right, ladies and gentlemen, this is your dreaded crypto channel coming at you November 28th, 2020. All right, so we made it through that crash. Altcoins got hit real hard, hopefully, but y'all bought the dip. Bitcoin, I think, is going to keep going down. So you look at, when in doubt, zoom out, as they say. Look at the macro picture. Don't look at the hourly or the 4-hourly, unless you know what you're doing. Like, that's what day traders use. 15-minute. Like, don't do that unless you know exactly what you're doing. I don't even do that. I might start doing it, but for now, I'm playing the safe, easy route until I get a good handle and everything. You could do practice accounts and stuff like that. I would recommend that paper trading. So yeah, you look at the weekly. I keep harping on this, but you look at the RSI on the weekly, and it peaks in the bull market. And you had 7, 8 peaks in the last bull market. So I would say let's expect that as well. At least 5 or 6. Just play it safe. So our peak has been established, and we're going down. I mean, is there a chance that we go down right here, bounce, then come back up for a little bit more? Yeah, that would probably put us at like 21, 22K. That's cool and all, but I mean, we're going to go down. We're going to come down probably to this line. The line in the sand on the RSI is around the 50 mark. So we could come all the way down to there and then bounce on back up. I think that's a little less likely with the holidays coming. I think we're going to have like more of a dip, maybe to the top of the RSI band, maybe a little bit more, and then come back up for Christmas. New Year's, probably hoop and hollering, hooray. And I imagine there'll be another nasty correction in February, something like that. But our correction's going to happen. I think we'll probably come down to the 20-week moving averages. And that puts us at around 12.5, 13, probably 13K, 13.5. I mean, we're talking about a weekly close. I could wick to 12 or something crazy. We're talking weekly closes. Right now, yes, we are rising, and we're going up to test the previous I guess, supports, and it will probably become resistance as we have, bearish diverges. To see all of that, you want to go on the shorter time frames to see, get a better idea of what's kind of going on. So we are being supported by the daily, so that's kind of good. That's good for the moment. That could bring us on up. This correction was, let's see how much it was. Oh, wrong tool. There we go. I already had it open. Okay. It was about a 20% correction. I think it was actually more like 17, 18 correction. Let's call it 20%. That's not bad. I mean, we could go on up, but I think we're going to come on back down. So I'm expecting, 14K, 13K. We'll see. We'll see if it happens. But I'm not really seeing any crazy patterns, but you want to look a little closer. Let's look at the 4-hour. Now, you do get a lot of clues on the 4-hour. And see, we're getting right above the 4-hour 20, so that could be good. We're kind of forming kind of a W pattern, which can be bullish. So if you were to take the measured move from, I guess, right here to the bottom, that's almost like an inverse head and shoulders type of thing as well. It'll put us at the previous resistance or previous support, which is around 18. So I can see it's going up to 18 and then falling back down, something like that. Maybe we create like a descending triangle or a falling wedge, something, come down. That's what I'm expecting. I don't have any positions. I did have 2 shorts. One short just got, broke even. I did take a little profit on it, and I have another short that's from about 18.2. So yeah, I'm not expecting that one to go. I'm going to probably add to that position if we go back up and see where we're at. Not too worried about it. But yeah, altcoins are running. So, and XRP is really running. I took a lot of profit at that 60 and 70 cent, waited for that dip, and then I'm back in another position, going to load up again. I think it might go for $1, maybe a little bit more, just because of the Spark token release. So we will see what happens there. I think that's what we're going to be looking at here. Let us see. That Link is running. I think what was happening. Oh man. So I was talking about this channel that it was in when it was up here. I was like, I see it coming back down one more time. What did it do? It came on right back down perfectly. And on up we'll probably go. So if you made a trade on that, you could have. This is like a good 4-hour pattern trade. If you know what you're doing, you could probably make some money on these kind of patterns. But if you were to trade it, obviously you put a short right here, stop loss maybe a little bit higher. So if it did break it, you wouldn't lose too much. But so if you put that, you would have made that whole thing. And then if you're on long it, long it right here with a slight stop loss, see that there's wicks right there. So you gotta take a hit on the stop losses sometimes. Put them further down here. If it breaks, it breaks. Maybe you lose, a few bucks, but not financial advice. That's just kind of what I do. Anyway, yeah, the RSI is coming back up, so I imagine it'll probably come back to the top of this channel. Will it break it? Probably. I think probably it'll break it this time. I mean, we keep on hitting it, or maybe we just go sideways for a while when the thing becomes invalidated. That does happen as well. Ethereum is running beautifully. I took profit up here. I repositioned some stuff in here, and I'm back in profit. I think Ethereum's going to go to 800, 900, maybe I don't know, $1,000 by Christmas. Just depending if they do another stimulus package and they start helping people out again. I mean, there's going to be a lot of liquidity flowing into the market. And I keep on raving about gold. Gold's been taking huge hits, and I think Alessio Rastani also mentioned it today that it's a lot of anger and fear with the gold and silver, so it's probably a good time to buy it, as they say. Buy the fear, sell the greed, right? So, yeah, I was going to look at gold, but you all can look at that on your own. I'm not going to get into that. I'm kind of curious about Litecoin. Let's see if we got any patterns. So, it dipped all the way down, oversold. I mean, it looks pretty good for me for longing. I'm in a small long term. I think I'm going to just hold it for a while until everything starts backing up. Just kind of looking for any kind of indicator. So, yeah, so we were in this huge downtrending ascending triangle thing. Let me see. Yeah, it's just been. I have a couple different ways on the log chart and the line chart. So, but basically, we've broken out of the downtrend and we're going to start heading on up. And I think the news with ADA is running hard today. I think ADA is going to go for 20 cents pretty soon here. Supposedly they have a lot of good news coming up, so see what happens. I think I'm a big fan of Crypto Crow, and I have a couple staked on the Daedalus wallet on his node, so that'll be great. Making a little bit of ADA here and there. I'm not completely. I didn't bet the farm on any altcoin. I have a lot kind of spread out in a bunch of different projects that I do believe in most all of them. So that's where I'm at. Let's go. See what else is going on. If I can find it. I had the coin market cap. There we go. I usually use CoinGecko, but let's see what's going on. See if there's any crazy outliers. Yeah, Cardano's on number 6 now. Is it up? It's above Link. Wow. That's something. XLM is on a huge run. DOT's still at a good buy. I think that's a really good one. EOS. The EOS chart looks really ugly. Maybe I can zoom on it. I'm kind of curious. If you want to look at the EOS chart, I have longs in this thing, and I do hold it as kind of like a backup to Ethereum. And supposedly people are building on this thing, but I am just not. It just hasn't made any higher highs yet. And that's my problem with it. Yeah, it's just like, see, like our high was still not higher than this. Like, so if you wanted to be a conservative trader, I would wait for it to pop on up here. It What is it doing? I don't know what this is doing. Anyway, it hasn't made a higher high, and until then, I would maybe leave it alone. But I kind of, it being so high on the coin market cap, and supposedly it does have a lot of fundamental, you know, applications are coming to it. Supposedly, not not completely proficient on the situation with it. But yeah, as far as the whole market in general, though, is looking pretty good. I apologize, bear with me. I basically just overrun this computer, and I need to start taking things down so it's a little smoother. So I'll look at anything else. Yeah. I'm gonna search my mind, see if there's anything else going on. I would just expect Bitcoin to come on up and bounce back down. That's what I'm really expecting. We'll have to see. It's too bad one of my shorts got put out, but it's no big deal. Yeah, no. As far as all that Steve Mnuchin FUD, I mean, those people are going to talk all they're going to talk. I mean, the guy who runs Coinbase made that tweet like he knew what he was doing. He knew he was going to crash the price a bit. He just wanted to be the catalyst. I mean, yeah, they are probably going to try to do whatever they can to figure out where the money is going, but good luck, you know. They don't. There's just a lot of running and catching up to do the government has. So, you know, I'm not worried about it. The market was just looking for an excuse to correct, and they got it. And good thing. I mean, a lot of these altcoins were good buys. They're starting to not become good buys though. Like your time to buy is right now. You know, get those cheap alts, and from here, your gains aren't going to be completely exponential. If you keep on buying, cost averaging over the next 6 months, you'll make some money with this bull market, but it just makes more sense. And then from a tax perspective, 1 year later, you're better off to cash out. I mean, pretty much in the next up until Christmas, I think I'm gonna buy a little bit more, maybe trade a little bit here and there, but I want to let things ride and just see where we're at next year, and then cash out at a certain point. You know, I think by next Christmas, fall next year, assuming the world is together and has some cohesive understanding of where it's going, I think this bull market will be real healthy and probably be coming to an end. You know, next Thanksgiving and Christmas, people will be actually talking about crypto, and it'll create that buzz, and it'll probably go parabolic, and that's when you just get the hell out. So, this is a kind of a shotgun blast. I didn't want to go too long without making a post. Still getting used to this whole layout. But you guys enjoy your weekend. Say bye to your families. And hopefully the rest of 2020 works out and goes a little more smooth than the rest of it. Maybe it leads us into 2021 on a positive note. All right, guys. Good luck. Peace.